Alright, we're live.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna go live as well.
We got boost in the bird's eye camera in the helicopter.
Sky Boost Racing in Chopper 1.
Anyway, welcome everybody who's tuning in.
Hey everyone.
Got the Torque Everon series. With me in the booth tonight is Red GTA back again. And we got a special guest, Chance, aka Lakeside. What's up, Adder? Adder's watching. Old friend of mine from way back in the day is a guest up inside the booth, and here we go, we're rolling. Gamerstig rolls it into the restart zone. No pace car tonight. So once we hit that restart zone, we'll be green. Green flag. We're going to go left a bunch of times, and we're going to go really fast. Here we go. Going into turn 1 for the first time. Bear takes the race lead. In behind him is Trick Olympic. Here comes Sphere Taylor. We know he and Bear have some history. They're nose to tail. Gamerstig shoots the race lead, but he's going to wash up the track. Who's going to lead lap 1? And will be Gamerstig. Now, one thing to note tonight is that, unlike previous versions that we ran of Phoenix, nobody is allowed to cut through the dog leg on the front straightaway.
Really?
Yep. Ooh, as we see Gamerstig bounce off the wall, and Love goes flying into pit road. Shirley will bring out our first caution. They scramble to the line. Anyway, that's going to give us a little bit more time to get everybody up to speed.
Introduce everyone.
We got two more races to go. Looks like they're not under caution yet.
Alright.
Anyway, we'll get everybody up to speed anyway. So 2 more weeks to go in this series, and it looks like they are now under caution. I believe they are slowing down. They're wrecking. Looks like they decided to call that like a lap or 2 late from when the incident happened. 2 weeks ago, penultimate race here at Phoenix, and it's a tight battle for the championship, Red.
Yeah. I've got some close things. I'll have a look at the points. Here, I'm loading it up. And,
Oh yeah, I'll see you. I'll catch up with you later, bro.
we've got DLJ in the lead for the points. Gamerstig and Cool Swag, the top 3.
Win here tonight for Gamerstig, who did sit on the pole. Would do wonders heading into the final race next week, which is at Homestead. Here we go, back into the restart zone once again. Gamerstig and Shadow blazing on the front row. Green flag back in the air. One thing to note about this track, the flipped over stunt pieces and the flipped over race stunt pieces. A lot of oversteer.
Yeah, they're slippery. They're not as grippy as the right side up track.
Yeah, and slipstream being on. As you can see, Gamerstig fighting a really loose condition on the entrance into turn 3. DLJ takes over the race lead. Comes Sphere to the bottom. With Cool Swag in tow. The field fans out. Now down the back straightaway, formerly the front straightaway. Here at Phoenix, you remember they switched the finish line to be over here in the dogleg. Cool Swag to the race lead. Down low goes Allen. Remember, you're not allowed to do that in this race. Dogleg is off limits. Oh, crash in the back. Mojo's almost up and over. 5 trucks involved in this one. And they did make it a lap. A Cool Swag goes around Allen into the wall hard. More wrecking coming down to the line. Oh my goodness. Well, it's already been a caution fest here early. Already 2 yellows. We're just a few short laps into this race. Gamerstig and DLJ on the front row for this next restart. Cool little addition to Metal's tracks now. Metal and Shadow's tracks, they have a restart line right here in the middle of turns 3 and 4. An actual line. Get the field set
You
up.
don't have to look for something on the side of the track, you just have a line on the road there that you can always see.
Yeah, yeah. Helps out a lot with getting these restarts organized.
Yeah.
I'd like to say, what a beautiful track. I mean, look at this place. This is a great,
Yeah.
the aesthetics here and the raceability of this track is just perfect. Great job, Metal, if you're watching.
Out the Cameron Boost helicopter is a great view from up there, You can see the whole bird's eye view of the track.
Dude, honestly, like, this is probably one of the funnest experiences I've had in a long time. As much as I wanted to race this track tonight, I'm more than happy to fly this helicopter.
Here we go, green flag once again. Gamerstig with a really good launch. DLJ did not get the restart that he wanted. Trick Olympic is going to get the slipstream off of Gamerstig, and he'll go to the race lead. Battling in the back, you're going to have to watch the middle of the pack because that's where the accidents have been happening. And some of the drivers in practice were talking about the walls here, especially on the back straightaway. As you see, DLJ gets into Trick, gets him loose. How many times will we see the bump and run? It's very easy to do at this track with how slippery it is and how slipstream is very touchy. You could get sucked into the car in front of you on accident, not even trying. So you got to be really careful with the slipstream. DLJ tries to peek underneath DMX, and he gets into DMX, gets him loose. King James into the mix. He's looking for a win. He has yet to win in the Truck Series, and he's looking hungry tonight. Gamerstig's pulling away. I was wondering if this was going to happen at all. Here's Kubert now to second. A lot of guys taking the shallow entry into turn 4. It can be very dangerous if you take that shallow entry. Wash up the track. As Kubert goes to the lead. A lot of lag, man. Mojo making moves. Ooh, they touch Kubert up the track and into the wall. He's going to fall back just a bit. And here he comes, King James. Ooh, he gets loose. He gets a little help from Mojo, though, and slides up the track 4 wide down the back straightaway, 5 wide maybe. They do go 5 wide with Cool Swag on the bottom. Ooh, and Mojo slides up and into Gamerstig. Bear goes around. Only 1 truck, 2 trucks involved, 3 now. That's going to be a caution.
We got Rubber Ducky around as well.
Sphere to the more trucks getting involved. Daniel 1 Plainview into Hammerman. As they race back to the line here. DLJ defends the bottom. That leaves the top open for Gamerstig and Love. And they come to the line. Gamerstig is going to lead us to another restart. Is he the guy to beat here early? He's been really strong.
Yeah, he's looking very good, Gamerstig. He's only just behind DLJ in the points. He's right up there.
About, I think, 23 points. Yeah, he led the points for a little bit this season. Though I believe he's yet to win. Seeing a similar battle to last season, if you remember, back to the last Truck Series season where Bear didn't win a race, but he was close behind DLJ for the points contention for the championship.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember he didn't have a win, but he was right up there. And that's the same, actually. You're right with Gamerstig. He does not have a win. He's second in points.
But he's been very consistent.
Yeah.
Last week he missed.
Up there.
Yeah, last week he missed out on a little bit of points with DLJ winning the road course, but not too many. He's only 23 back. Here we go, back into the restart zone. Another great launch from Gamerstig, but you see DLJ jump down to the bottom immediately. First opportunity he jumped down in front of Trick Olympic. Trick elects to take the high side. DLJ through the middle. Love's going to try the 4th lane. Up near the wall. He gets the wall. Multiple trucks getting collected here on the first lap of the restart.
Yeah.
Ducky's on his
He was
side.
over the wall. Oh no, he's not over the wall. He's come back down.
4 or 5,
Wow,
5 or
that
more
was big,
trucks. And that happened. One truck. Oh, that's just you. I thought one truck went onto the pit lane. But the pit window is open here. This is going to spread the field out. That big wreck happening on the first lap of the restart and pit windows opening is going to allow this field to spread out, and we could see a green flag run here. But I was just going to talk about that a little bit ago. A lot of guys were talking about the wall, getting caught on the wall with the spoiler.
Really?
And getting spun around. Yeah, I saw Ducky. That happened to Ducky in practice. He got stuck on the wall and spun around as we see a 3-truck breakaway here. This could be for the lead. As we see a couple more trucks pitting. That's Bear, Killer, Rampage. They got involved in that first lap of the restart crash. Hubert and Josh, who were the race lead, will they circle around back to the race lead? No. Gamerstig and DLJ will just barely. I'm not sure what Hubert's doing, but it looks like he might be waiting for someone. Either that or a caution is out. And I believe a caution is out here. So DLJ is now lapped down. I'm wondering if he missed a checkpoint.
DLJ? Really?
I'm wondering if he may have missed a checkpoint somewhere along the way.
Maybe. When there was a wreck, he might have gone below it or something. Yeah.
Or in the pits. We'll keep up with that story as we go along here. Let's pull up Gamerstick stream. Once again, he's going to lead us to another restart. But it looked as though he and DLJ were going to have an opportunity to pull away. And sometimes
once they start drafting together and that, they can make a real gap.
Yeah, and especially when wrecks happen on those restarts, first lap of any restart, it can really spread out the field. It's what we saw last time we broadcasted at Ellis International. We had a long green flag run to the end.
There was a wreck, but it was during the caution-free first lap after the caution, and yeah, they made good use of that big gap.
Here we go.
Here we go again, Gamerstig out the front.
But Hubert, it's looking pretty good tonight.
Yeah.
He's up at the front, and Shadow Blazing gets tagged. Hubert gets the wall, almost spins around, saves it though. And you see drivers washing up. Bear gets loose off the corner. That's just how tough this track is. I mean, you got a guy like Bear. He's getting loose on the exit of the corner.
Yeah.
This is a really tough track. Here's Cool Swag. Jumps to the bottom. Allen in tow. He gets around Cool Swag for the lead, maybe. On the high side, they're side by side. But Cool Swag hangs on to it.
Still leading us around, Cool Swag. Gamerstig following him close behind.
DLJ has lost slipstream. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough if this goes green, which I highly doubt it does, but it's going to be tough for guys relegated to the back to get up to the front as multiple trucks going around. Gamerstig, Shadow Blazing. That was 3. But as I was saying, if these cautions don't come, it's going to be tough for drivers relegated to the middle, to the back of the pack to get through by just how much of a traffic jam it is right now.
Cars are still wrecking into 2.
Well, Sphere Taylor drives Trick into the wall. Probably not going to be happy about that. DMX gets spun at the line. And Sphere Taylor gets dumped by Trick after the caution waves. Maybe a little bit of retaliation there.
I'm going to run in the game chat here for a little bit so I can hear what's going on.
Yeah, that looked like it may have been. I'm not going to speculate. But I'd have to imagine that there was a little bit of retaliation there.
Maybe, because that was
Sphere
right
will.
in front of me. I sort of caught most of it.
Sphere will get that spot back, it looks like. Let's see, figured out. We'll get a lap check here in a second. 24 of 99. Still a long way to go. As Todd looks like he will be the race leader, and they're just beyond that scoring pylon right there. Take a look at Boost in the TV chopper. I love that. That was such a great addition to have. We had Boost last week for TNS do the Skycam for the entire race. So if anybody wants to watch that back, I'm assuming he'll do it for tomorrow's race as well, but he was in the helicopter watching the whole race, and he's got a bird's eye view of the entire thing. That's on his channel, The Car Junkies. Here we go. Todd and King James.
Subscribe.
Slow roll and restart here. Todd's going to lead him in. Green flag dead even on this restart. But Ducky's going to get through.
Yeah.
He gets through the middle and he goes to the lead. Here comes Cool Swag. Yeah. Fanning out as they come to the back straightaway. A 3 wide there for a second. Ducky gets into the wall. It's been pretty orderly thus far on this restart. We'll see if it lasts. See DLJ and DMX making contact there. DMX drives in. Sideswipes DLJ a little bit. And the field is bunching up even more. King James wants to lead. He gets through the middle. You see they wash up into the corner. That's that loose condition we're talking about, and Shadow Blazing and Hammerman go around, along with Undead Killjoy. Rookie driver making his first truck start. Cool Swag jumps to the bottom to try to defend.
Yeah, he's hugging the bottom.
We go to the line. We'll see that.
Oh,
Ducky goes around. Ducky's around. Yeah. Multiple trucks around. I believe that is at the line for the caution. They do start slowing down, but Daniel goes around after the caution waves. But it's interesting to see how these guys handle turn 3. You're really able to defend and not wash up the track if you go to the bottom. That's if you get your truck like right here on the very bottom lane of this track, you're not going to slide up if you just feather the throttle. And that'll allow you to actually get a better run off the corner. Whereas if you're running kind of the middle to top lane, you will get the advantage for a moment, but you will wash up really easily because it is really slick up there. As they figure out the lineup on this restart here. See King James, it looks like they're going to be going more than one truck length here. They do that sometimes if there's a slew of cautions. They sometimes will widen out these restarts to 2 truck lengths rather than 1.
That's good, yeah.
So we'll see if that helps out here. I'm not sure that it'll help too much because this race has just been wild. Still very early. About a third of the way through as they roll it again. Cool Swag and Rubber Ducky on the front row here. DLJ back up into the mix after having some troubles. King James alongside him. A little bit of a faster restart this time. Here we go, green flag's back in the air. Now with these trucks being farther away from each other on this restart, probably going to see some bigger runs here as we head into turns 1 and 2. Trick Olympic to the bottom. To the lead, here comes Cool Swag. Back to the point. Kind of arc it in. Takes that second lane. He's got a gaggle of trucks right here, focusing in on Love and King James as he almost gets into King James there. Nice save. 4 truck breakaway at the front. We'll see if Todd or someone can get into the slipstream. Looks like he will. DLJ makes it 3 wide. Todd's going to try 4 wide maybe. Only 3, and he gets into Trick.
Oh.
Trick's going to lose a lot of positions there after Todd got into him. We got 2 trucks in the back that have broken from the main pack. Looks like it's Killjoy and Rampage. And they've lost the draft, and they're going to try to slipstream and get back up here. And as you see, oh, DLJ gets loose. Causes King James to almost go around, and they do go around. Multiple trucks involved, and this will surely bring out another yellow. And that just started when a lot of trucks started sliding up the track and into each other. James got a piece of it.
Tight corner. That one. It causes a bit of issues because it's just a tight corner and everyone's trying to sort of get into there at the same time.
Yeah, and it's very deceiving. Yeah, bottlenecks, and it's deceiving because you think you can really take it full out, but then all of a sudden it's like you step on a banana peel and spin out. I mean, it's just one of those tracks. I mean, that's why I personally like this track, because it's right on the edge. You got to put it on the edge. See, Bear gets in a cool swag. Interesting here. They do back it up. 2 truck lengths once again. Take a look at some of the tires these guys are using. Seeing a lot of hot ring Steelies. People say the hot ring Steelies really give you a lot of understeer, so I wonder if a lot of guys who are running the hot ring Steelies are all of a sudden breaking loose in the middle of the corner. And that may be why they're sliding up and then all of a sudden breaking loose. Spear Taylor on the front row. Early troubles here tonight. Josh is off the track and he's in a Brickade.
Going back to the trailer.
Looks like he's gone back to the trailer to get a water. His truck is still on the track. I'm wondering if we are under brake or what here. See the
Boost has got his helicopter down there having a look.
TV chopper. Boost just dropped in.
On top of it.
Yeah, Boost just dropped in a couple drinks for Josh. He was overheating there and he was requesting some assistance from his team.
Airdropped.
Oh, this is a cool angle I got here.
And here we go. Rolling it back into the restart zone. Cool Swag and Spear Taylor. They're going to boogie it on down here into... Still not used to the turn 1 being... Or turn 4. What turn would that have been? Yeah, turn 3 it would have been. Still not used to that being turn 1 here at Phoenix.
It's kind of 3 corners in total, but I guess you could call it 4.
Really it, yeah. And the dog leg is really kind of a corner in and of itself. Here we go, King James to the lead. Ooh, Josh gets loose. So we're talking about just breaking loose, like slipping on a banana peel, right in the middle of the corner. It's really it's a break point. You see, Ducky gets loose and catches Mojo. Mojo's going around. He's on top of DMX. It's like only 1 or 2 trucks, and Josh goes up and over. He's cartwheeling. Killjoy's cartwheeling. Not sure if they made it a lap.
Massive wreck.
That was a huge wreck. Multiple cars got airborne. Multiple trucks, that is. Only on lap 36. Utes, as they call it down under. And they are under caution once again. I wish I had like a caution counter or something so I could actually remember how many cautions we've had.
I'll probably review the footage after the race.
Yeah, we might be breaking records here tonight. And not in a good way. And
well, cautions breed cautions.
They certainly have tonight. And I don't want to maybe speak too soon on this, and we don't obviously have we don't exactly have instant access to race control, aka King James. But it's my understanding that if they do reach a certain number of cautions or reach a threshold, they could just go caution free.
Really?
And with the amount of cautions that we've seen thus far tonight, and we're only a third of the way in, it wouldn't surprise me if we either have a caution free period or we just don't see cautions for the rest of the race at some point. But here we go. Back into the restart zone.
Some races where they just keep going.
Yeah.
Caution after caution. It is frustrating when you're in the race.
Here we go. Green flag back in the air. Cool Swag on the gas. Trick Olympic inside him. Here comes Sphere Taylor. And Bear's back into the mix.
For a dive.
And they're wrecking again. Oh my goodness. Job bless.
DMX is
And Mojo.
Job bless.
DMX is slowing down. Looks like he's waiting. And Cool Swag goes back to the lead. As Sphere washes up the track, gets tight. Give you a wide angle view. Here is Trick Olympic goes to the lead. Here's Bear trying to force it through the middle. He gives Trick Olympic a tap. And Bear's had some early troubles here, but he's back to the front. I'm hearing a lot of metal clanking, and I always think that a wreck's about to happen, but it's just contact. It's just Rubbins racing. Amazing racing we're seeing here at the front as James tries to pull the slider in behind Trick Olympic, and ooh, Kubert gives Cool Swag a tap. You do not. That's another thing we haven't really talked about much tonight, is you do not want to bump draft with these trucks, especially here as Kubert hits the line and spins out, and he's going to take some more trucks with him. He got on the apron there a little bit and spun out. That more than likely will bring out another caution.
Yeah, you don't want to bump draft in these. The physics in GTA aren't good for bump drafting in any car, really, but these ones especially.
Yeah, it's really bad when you hit nose to tail in these trucks. I mean, you don't have any time to react sometimes. It just shoots you right or left. Most of the times right. And as you know, on these low ovals, that's straight into the wall. So here we are under
Hook the car in front of you and hook it sideways.
Under yellow once again. Bear's going to roll it into the restart zone. He'll have the control on this one. Gamerstig was kind of the dominant car for the early quarter of this race. Now he's back in row 4 next to Ducky. And here we go. Green flag back in the air.
Bear leading.
And this restart at this point is much cleaner than they have been thus far. See, Gamerstig slides up into the wall, but he's gonna lose the draft. He'll probably get it. Todd will get it. He slides down into the corner, gets loose. Every time you think there's gonna be a breakaway, someone catches the draft and links the two packs back together. See Josh sliding up the track.
This corner they're coming into now, DLJ's been getting a real good exit and making a run on people off this one.
And again, like you were saying, there's not a lot of room here when you look at this track. It's about a mile in length, but it's wall to wall. There's no runoff at all, and especially with the runoff on in the dogleg being off limits, makes it a lot tougher for these drivers. You see Gamerstig's trying to do his best. Ross Chastain riding that wall up there. He's getting after it as he gets into Trick Olympic, who rides the wall. What a save.
He got up on two wheels on
and
the wall.
The pit window is open, the second pit window. Let's see how many trucks decide to go down here. DMX is spinning. So he gets down to pit road. This is going to create a unique opportunity for maybe some guys to work together. We have not really seen that tonight. We almost saw it with TLJ and Gamerstig in the first pit window, but it did not come to fruition. As you see, DLJ jumps down below the apron. He's going to take his pit stop. He's only going to take Shadow Blazing with him, and King James back there. Trucks in the back here, side to pit, and they will probably become lap traffic. We'll see how that works out. Whole field. This is the most spread out we've seen it tonight.
Yeah, it is, yeah, because of the pits now and everything. It's spreading
As we
out.
see, caution is out. Yet again, we'll have to check back in to see what that was for. I didn't catch it,
Yeah, either.
unless it was
I couldn't see anything either.
for like an incident entering or exiting the pits. I didn't catch from my
There was
angle.
a couple, 3 or 4 cars that were kind of sideways entering pit road to be
Yeah.
near the pit window, but I don't think it would be enough to cause caution.
I wouldn't either. It was DMX and a couple other trucks, I believe. But a couple trucks have stayed out, which means they're gonna. I say a couple, but it's probably like the first 3 or 4 rows actually stayed out. So they will have to pit under green,
Yeah, that's unfortunate for them.
which is tough. But if I'm one of those guys, I probably wouldn't worry about it, as we have Shadow in the chat. A checkpoint, you miss a checkpoint entering the pits. Thank you, Shadow. That's where some of the trouble has been going with missing checkpoints, with especially with DLJ earlier. Why he was a lap down is because he missed a checkpoint entering pits. As we go back under the green flag. Bear trying to get
So
underneath
when you
Love.
pit, you go a lap down.
Yeah. They're getting
Everyone
underneath
has
Love.
to do it.
Everybody else decides to take the pit immediately.
And in they go.
See how much time they
Another
lose.
caution as well.
I assume they'll get it
No, they're
here.
gonna be separated.
Ooh, Gamerstig's gonna almost goes around. Shadow Blazing goes around. Spins around like a top.
Oh,
He's gonna save it though.
right in front of me now.
Here are the leaders, or the former leaders now. This is how far back they're gonna be. They're gonna be half a lap down here. See, Cool Swag and Rubber Ducky have broken away from the main pack.
Wow, yep, here they are, right in front of me. Coming into this corner, this big dive. They're working together.
This is going to be the first real opportunity for 2 guys to try and pull away here.
Mm.
It's going to be really hard. We'll see how these guys figure it out.
Looks
2
like
really good
Bear's all
racers
on his
here.
own.
Yeah,
Just
he's
saw him
broken
go
away.
He's got a pack right behind him, but he's kind of just out there by himself.
See if they can catch up to him. I was wondering if you could maybe make time by yourself here. I think the only scenario that would work is if the pack behind you is battling really hard. As we see,
That's
Alan and
right, yeah.
Gamerstig. Alan and Gamerstig have tried to break away from the pack they were in.
Yeah.
And this has turned this race like on its head here. I mean, we got a 2-truck breakaway for the lead. Then a 2-truck breakaway for 3rd and 4th. Then kind of a 3-truck pack here with Cubert, DMX, and DLJ. That's down to 7th place. And then we got a lot of guys who had to pit that didn't under that caution, who were battling up front for the majority of this race, who are now almost close to being a lap down here.
Oh, we got a wreck here. We got a wreck.
Uh-oh.
Cameron and Joshua, Trick Olympic, and Bear.
And that was that pack. They had to pit. It's like Bear is stopped
Waiting
against
for the
the
cars to
outside
go
wall.
by.
Yeah, as well as Trick. They were waiting. See if that brings out a yellow.
That's a big one.
A couple more trucks come down pit road for their pits. And that pack of 3 did catch Gamerstig and Allen. It actually looks like Cool Swag and Rubber Ducky did not pit there. So they elect to take their pits. Bear and Trick are going to come down pit road to fix the damage. That would have been cool to see if if Rubber Ducky and Cool Swag could have built enough of a gap to where they pitted and it would have, benefited them in some way. It's a long pit road though, but it would have been interesting to see if they would have come out without gaining or without losing too much time like that first pack did. See Trix going back around to get his lap back. All kinds of stuff happening today. Let's take a look at Boost here. Boost, what have you been seeing out there from your angle?
To be honest, it's a lot of tomfoolery. Really that backstretch wall right here causes a lot of issues. And I honestly think it's that bottom line where Shadow was mentioning earlier. Trucks get really loose on corner entry and into mid corner. They'll slide up a little bit, and I feel like that's what's been causing a lot of the wrecks here, as well as I feel like there's a lot of impatience as well. But we'll see as the race comes to a close.
Just over halfway here, talking about that bottom line. It's really is that bottom to middle line where you kind of just all of a sudden break loose. See Gamerstig once again back to the race lead. Full circle, green flag back in the air. He is just a master of restarts. Gets a great launch here. See a 4-truck breakaway. Looks like they're gonna move themselves away from the rest of the field. Oh, and we got 2 trucks going around. And they save it. Todd gets hit again by Trick. But now it's 4 trucks up at the front. DLJ, Gamerstig, and DMX with Allen. We got Killjoy going around. He saves it. Rubber Ducky catches Killer Rampage.
We've got horns blowing. There's some frustration there.
Yeah, and a lot of these incidents have just been probably really frustrating for a lot of these guys, especially these 4 right here are probably really frustrated with that. We'll see if it does bring out a caution.
Damn, big wreck in the 4.
Now we got another wreck.
Yeah.
Just cannot get a solid run here. And yeah, like you're saying, Red, I would imagine tensions are probably starting to boil over here.
I could see as that car was going backwards, it got fully turned around 180. There was a big horn blowing down the straight, like, so.
See, I just heard some. I just heard some horn blaring there.
Again.
I saw that, and yeah, caution will be out here. Allen will be the race leader here. These guys just need to they just need to hit the reset button here. I mean, we're about 18 or so laps away from going caution free, soft caution free at least. There's still time here. They just got to lock in here and hit the reset and just be patient. I mean, patience is a virtue in this kind of stuff. But we will see. And this track actually...
I think it's right. There's some impatience out there, like, probably. People making big moves and that.
Yeah, and this track and this truck combo is really conducive of this kind of stuff. In a couple weeks, TNS is going to end their season at this very same racetrack. And obviously the Hot Ring is a little bit more planted. The Hot Ring Sabre, that is. But if this is any sign of the future, that's going to be a wild race.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Slow restart here. Allen and Gamerstig. Green flag. Back in the air again. Feel like I've said that 1,000 times tonight. But will it be the final time the green flag flies? Single file line for a moment. And it's going to turn into a mashup of trucks here as we head down into turns 3 and 4. A few trucks losing that draft in the back as we hit lap number 61. Hubert's found his way back up to the front here. And Hammerman as well. Doing a good job right now wheeling that truck up inside the top 10. He's got to be careful with Gamersig. Almost made contact in the wrong spot with DMX. That could have been big.
Yeah, they all managed to avoid each other on that exit. That was well done.
But DMX, the Daytona winner. Gamersig is going to make it 3 wide. 3 wide for the second row as well. Oh, Cool Swag gets tagged. Huge crash. Bear's up and over the wall.
Huge.
Hard
Wow.
impact for Bear. They're still wrecking here.
Wow.
And that happened on the exit of the dog leg.
Yeah,
Huge
that
flip
exit
for
has
Bear.
been causing a bit of trouble.
They're racing back to the caution. They're 5 wide.
Pushes people up.
They're still not. They're throwing caution to the wind here as they come back to the caution. Huge wreck for Bear as Jobless has pulled it in for the night, and he is done.
Wow.
Done for the night. I'm surprised Bear isn't done for the night after that massive flip
Wow.
out of the track. And we've had it all. We've had a truck go out of the ballpark here tonight as well. Poor Alan as well.
Yeah,
Alan.
the truck stopped on the track. We're gonna have to clear that. Might take
Yeah,
a
it looks like he probably lagged out, judging by the position of his truck. So Bear, who's involved in that, is going to try to get his truck off the track. So far off he can get it in between, in that opening there. That should be good. The only thing I can see that being an issue is if they start coming down to pit lane, but I'm sure that it'll
trying to ram it with the helicopter.
sure it should be okay. Get that situated. And
Just got it a bit more out of the way, actually. Yeah.
we've reached our race break. We'll try to get a chat with the man that was in that incident. See if we can dial up Bear. He's our in-race reporter tonight. We haven't had a chance to talk to him, but we'll see how he's feeling after that massive crash.
There we go. It's fully out of the way.
See Hammerman down there is doing a little work on his truck, trying to
Your call has been
bang
forwarded.
those fenders in. Pull those fenders away from that wheel so he doesn't cut a tire. See if we can chat with somebody here. But in the meantime, I mean, this has probably been the wildest race I think we've commentated.
Yeah.
And I'm getting word from Shadow. Shadow just texted me here in chat, and apparently there has been a emergency team commissioner meeting between some of the leaders of this series as to
Really?
what the direction of this race is going to look like going forward here.
Yeah.
We're about 10 laps away from the actual allotted yellow free window.
Yeah, it's not too far away. Maybe
And
they'll
we're-
just keep going as is. But, well, they might extend that window so it comes sooner.
It wouldn't shock me here. Obviously we don't have that detail right now, but looks like they've figured out whatever it is they were figuring out, and they are restarting once again. We got a truck back there that's slowing up. It's Kubert. He's back going again here. And they're 11 laps away from the soft yellow free period, which is lap 75, and also coincidentally that is the final lap where the final pit window will open. And that'll last from lap 75 to 85. and then hard caution free, which means nothing will bring out the caution. Car going over the track like we just saw with Bear, explosion, what have you, people dying, will not bring out the caution after lap 90. Between laps 75 and 89, though, if that happens again, if we see another truck fly out of the track, which at this point wouldn't shock me or any of us really, that would bring out the caution.
Yeah.
But again,
that's still a caution.
We're still about 10 laps away from that.
There's some tracks you can't get back onto the track if you go over the wall and stuff, so you kind of need a caution to get back into the race.
There we go. Looks like that blue shark sign will probably be the restart zone. And here we go. Green flag once again. Trick jumps down in to Gamerstig slipstream. Field fanning out again. We see another breakaway, maybe not. The front pack is pretty well tucked together. And how about Mojo? He's vesseled his way back up to the front here. I don't think he's actually been up near the leaders all night, but here he is late in the going.
Yeah.
Trick to the bottom. Gamerstig chooses the top, gets a run off of DLJ's slipstream.
Here comes that exit.
These guys got to be careful here. Not sure if it's yellow free or not. But if it is, these guys got to be just the right amount of aggressive to not cause an incident or get involved into an incident regardless. See Cool Swag power slides through the corner. Just right on the edge of disaster there. DMX leaves just enough room for Mojo to get underneath, and he'll split the difference through maybe to the race lead as we see Gamerstig slide. And yes, Mojo will be the leader. Not for long. Ooh, Bear tags Cool Swag and gets into Shadow Blazing. One truck involved in that. It looks, from my angle, it looks like Bear tagged Cool Swag. In turn, getting Shadow Blazing turned around there. Unfortunate for those involved, as we see a stack up there, a little bit of a lag stack up, it looked like, and that could break away these.
Up like they all slowed down.
Yeah, maybe a caution brought out here. I think that's a caution. I was thinking that was just like one of those lag where it stacks up the field when you run through like a screen of lag.
Yeah,
but no, that will be a caution.
Yeah.
It's going to bring out another caution.
This will be interesting. Getting closer towards the end of the race, the caution-free period.
Yeah, we're only 6 laps away from that opening. Here we go, Trick Olympic, Gamerstig, then back to DLJ, DMX, Mojo, Todd, Ducky, Josh, Allen, Cool Swag, Taylor, James, and the rest in the back. Only one truck has DNF tonight, and that's Jobless. Here we go, green flag. Breakaway. About six or seven trucks in the back. We're not able to hang on to that front pack slipstream there on the restart. See if they can link back up with that front pack as we see Gamerstig get into DMX a little bit there. We are getting down to it here. Business is picking up.
Yeah.
See Bear leading that charge. You know how hungry he wants to get. He is to get that pack back up to the front. As we see DMX gets tagged by someone and gets loose, and he'll lose multiple positions there. And that's going to help this pack here. the more they have incident, they're going to slow down, and that's going to allow that pack to catch up. But they got to work together. They got to try something here. We have not seen the carousel at all tonight, really.
No, not enough time, really. Everyone's sort of just...
Oh, they're wrecking.
Corners.
Rampage, Killjoy, Daniel. Just caught the tail end of that. See James trying to pass, trying to make room for himself as he drives Gamersig into the wall. Cool Swag gets loose. Oh, they're wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere.
Wow.
And I believe they are under caution. I figured that they would be under caution if they were probably driving like that after they crossed the line.
And no one really spread out there. It was just still a big bunch for the lead. A huge bunch of cars. Something to give eventually, I guess.
Well, I've got news, guys. No more yellows. We've hit lap 75. That was lap 75 there. So after this restart, there will be no more cautions in this race, barring unforeseen circumstances, like I said earlier, car blowing up, going out of the tracks. Other than that, we are soft caution free from here on out, as well as the final pit window opening on this lap, which will be interesting to see who decides to jump down pit road for the final time. DLJ, along with Mojo, make up the front row here. We'll see the green flag fly for the final time tonight. And I see a lot of hungry drivers here. It's about to get intense. Green flag back in the air. See DLJ jumps to the bottom. Who's going to come down pit road first? It's like multiple.
People go early. It's a good
Yeah.
idea.
They decide to,
Here we go,
about four of them.
DLJ,
4 or 5 of them.
DMX. Cameron Joshua.
Now, do they
James,
try? Now, do they try to get something working here? Or does this lead pack decide to come down? It's a risk. It's a risk staying out here, because what if this pack right here gets working together real good?
Yeah.
A couple of these guys are at risk of going a lap down here.
We've got Stig, Mojo, Cool Swag out in the lead still.
Keep an eye on that pack. We'll see if any of those guys decide to come down pit road for their final stop of the night as they pass pit road. Looks like they won't. One does, and that is Kubert. See Killjoy, who's at risk of going a lap down. Oh, Mojo gets tagged by Trick Olympic into the wall hard. Oh, that's tough. Looks like Mojo's race is over. He gets back going again.
Yeah, he's slowed right down from that.
Wondering if he may have come up into Trick or what happened. Looks like someone's waiting. I think that's Sphere, but
Mojo's
2 trucks.
pulling it into the infield, it looks like.
Yep, and Mojo is done
Mojo's-
for the night. As we got Bear going around. More implications here. Daniel 1, Plainview, and Bear go around. And their nights appear to be over. Big hitters, heavy hitters here as Mojo has officially pulled it in. He's gotten out of that truck. Heavy hitters here. Out late in the going.
Bear come into the pits now.
And that will cycle at the moment. Rubber Ducky and Cool Swag to the race lead, along with Allen and Trick. So once they pit, as well as Shadow and Killer Rampage, once they pit, it will have been fully cycled through. So we'll see if they decide to come down now.
Daniel Plainview in the pits at the moment now as well.
Takes his final stop of the night. It was a 4-truck breakaway, but now it's kind of a 2x2 breakaway right here with Cool Swag and Trick having pulled away from Rubber Ducky and Allen, but they're working together here. So let's go back to who they would be fighting with. They're working on trying to gap themselves away from DLJ and Gamerstig, and we know how dangerous these guys are.
Yeah. Yeah, DLJ and Gamerstig, they're doing that shake and bake right now. They're trying to get it going. Got a good gap.
They are two of the best. This pair right here has won so many races together just by doing what they're doing right now. No reason to believe this night won't be any different.
Yeah.
But you also got to remember that they're battling for the championship here.
Hey. So at what point do they say, let's stop working together and let's fight?
Well, here we go. A couple of these truckers had decided to take their last stop of the night, Shadowblaze and Taylor, and kill a Rampage. And it looks like they will not cycle anywhere close to the front. And here we go, the final four
in the pits.
stragglers decided to take their stop. Where will they circle around to?
Olympic
Those leaders
Ducky
are
and Allen.
they're on their way. Cool Swag looks like he might be the only one that has a shot to
Oh, we got a
grapple onto them.
backstretch.
Ooh.
Cameron and Joshua are around, right in front of the pits.
Cool Swag actually gained time on the leaders. Josh's night has seemed to have ended as well, like you said. It's now 6 trucks trying to battle it out for the win. We got a pack of 3 here. Maybe a pack of
Bear's
9.
pitting again.
Yeah, Bear's had it tough here. He's gotten wrecked. Ooh, his trick. Gonna tank slaps Ducky there. That's not gonna help them. They're gonna have to get organized here if they want to catch this front 3. This front 3 these are 3 of the best right here. So it's gonna be tough to catch them.
We've got another car around on the backstretch here, Hammerman, in front of the pits. Was that the backstretch or the front stretch now? I'm not sure anymore.
That's now the backstretch here, Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Bear's gonna try and help these guys. He's obviously not battling for position. He's multiple laps down at this point. I'm wondering if he's hurting rather than helping this pack of 3 try and catch the front 3. But time is running out for them. So we got 10 more laps to go here. And this last lap or so, these front 3, they've kind of figured out how to get the carousel working.
Yeah.
And they've made a little bit of time. I'm wondering if the lap car of Bear, I'm sure he's not doing anything nefarious down there, but I feel like 3 is probably the sweet spot for working together at this track. I'm wondering if he's hurting as we see Trick.
Oh, and he's around.
Spoiler catches the wall.
Oh my god.
All right, now this offers another interesting turn of events here. Now that this is a 3-truck pack, they could have an opportunity here to maybe make some time, whereas they were kind of hurting from having that extra truck.
Oh, yeah.
Now only 2 trucks have an opportunity to catch this front 3 of Gamerstig, DLJ, and Cool Swag as the laps run out. Gamerstig is minus 23 off of the points lead of DLJ right now, and Cool Swag is in the mix as well. So they're, like you're saying, Red, they're racing friendly right now, but when will that cease to continue?
Yeah, someone's just going to make a big move, big dive. At some point. Probably, maybe on the last lap. They might wait till the last lap and then just do it. They might do a Van Gisbergen and put the door on the other guy. Who knows?
And it wouldn't surprise me if someone decides to make the bump and run work here. If there's any track, any medium-sized track in this game for that to work, this is the track to do it. We got 5 laps to go. Time is running out for the likes of Allen and Rubber Ducky to catch this front three. Gamerstig has really been one of the dominant trucks of the night. Won the pole. Was very strong early. In the middle sector of the race, he kind of drifted back, but found his way back up front. And you know what they say, the cream always rises to the top, and I believe tonight's no different.
Yeah. Still swag.
They're still
Up here
keeping
with, Stig and DLJ.
they're still keeping it cordial here. We have
Yeah.
4 laps remaining. They're going to catch some lap traffic, I believe, here within the next few laps.
Yeah, they're fast enough. They probably will catch it.
Yeah, if they keep at this pace, and remember these are trucks battling, so they do not have to yield. Here we go, 3 laps to go. They may or may not catch him. We'll see if it's a factor. Actually, 2 laps to go. My bad. I pulled a Marty Reed there. Championship on the line for all 3 of these drivers. Coming out of turns 3 and 4. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Gamerstig has it. DLJ to the bottom has Cool Swag in tow. As they go side by side behind DLJ, Gamerstig's gonna have the run as the lap trucks try and pull over to help him out.
Yeah, lap traffic coming.
Here
in
they
play.
come. Cool Swag slides in behind, but it's not gonna be enough. Gamerstig dominates at Phoenix.
Everything's great.
Oh, his trick gets popped at the finish.
Oh, yep. Reckon as they're coming back to the line here still.
I'm not sure. And he's gonna try and run it to the finish line. We got a fight club going down there. He's gonna try to pull a Ricky Bobby, and now he's gonna get in his truck and he's gonna finish. He got popped by someone, forced into the wall at the end. As we got a fight between Josh and Bear.
Josh and Bear.
And there's a fight down here.
Yep. Big fist fight.
Oh. Rest in peace. Anyway, what the heck? I was able to drive my truck for a second after the
What the fuck?
after the windscreen.
And it was a perfect opportunity.
That was a good finish.
Well,
Good race.
hope everybody enjoyed that. Gamerstig gained just a few points on DLJ, so next week is going to be really exciting. Only a couple points are going to separate them as we go into the final race. That's going to be at Homestead, which is the track we just ran for TNS last week.
That's gonna be nuts.
See that finish again. Saved the gameplay. That was good.
Well, we'll just see if we can talk to Bear maybe here about his unfortunate end to his race.
Hello?
Well, we're standing by here with Bear. Unfortunate end to your night. A litany of incidents at the end of the race took you out of contention there. What happened from your angle?
Well, first, I don't know what happened, but I ended up outside of the track, and that put me in the back. And I was able to drive my way up to 8th, and then I lag clipped because I had a direct shadow. Got a caution for that, but I had to go to the back. But not calling anyone out, but some of the back markers just do not get going on the restarts. They don't got the speed for it. Just sour engines all around, so lost the pack. Big pack with that, and I got wrecked again. And then I started the last again. Then able to get mid-pack, but not in the draft. And me, Shadow, a couple of them were trying to make our way up there. And anyone playing you hit the wall down softly right into me, and I wrecked. My race was over. So I decided to pit twice to come out with the leaders. And then,
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we saw you try to help out that pack behind you of Trick, Allen, and Ducky. But Trick, I think, caught the wall.
It went well for a lap, and then it didn't go well, and then Trick bricked, and then it was all over. And then me and Josh were just watching finish together.
Well, sorry about your unfortunate night. Good luck next week and tomorrow night.
Can this be like a... Who's Alex Owens, crew chief?
Well, guys, final thoughts from the race. I mean, we saw there probably had been close to 15 or more cautions.
Yeah, a lot of cautions, but entertaining though. It's always good. A lot of wrecks, a lot of pushing and shoving, and a lot of like cars getting crammed up on the exit of that corner and stuff. Entertaining.
Well, Boost, from your
Definitely.
angle, how was your race?
That was great. I tend to like cautions because I think it's. I mean, I get entertained highly by it. But other than that, I mean, 50 out of 50 really. For racing, it probably wasn't the best, but entertainment-wise, definitely, especially from up in the chopper. So, thumbs up from me.
Well, I think that's going to do it from everybody here. So long from Phoenix. We'll see you next week at Homestead.
Thanks for watching.
Toodaloo.